episode of The Walking Dead, tweet us at AMC Talking Dead. Email us your questions at talkingdead@amctv.com. Or pick up the phone and call us toll free at 1-855-332-3548. That's 1-855-DEAD-LIVE. Joining us now are the star of Criminal Minds, Paget Brewster, and Glenn himself, Stephen Young. Glenn, it's amazing to have you on the show. And Paget, we did a show together in like December. And you came up to me like, I'm going to be on Talking Dead. I love Walking Dead so much. And I'm like, Paget, you're hurting me. Like, you're a huge fan of the show.
I love it. I love it. I don't have that much on my TiVo, and it's very freaky to me. I'm so excited.
So let's just hop right in. Paget, is falling in love hazardous in a zombie apocalypse? Is there just no room for it?
Well, what I thought one of the most interesting things about the show tonight is that over and over people are doing immoral things because they love someone, and it was like a recurring theme.
Yeah.
And so I think in an apocalypse you're driven to fall in love and procreate and mate up so that you can continue the species.
Yeah.
So you can't fight it, but then what do you do in this new moral world?
Well, speaking of mating up, this guy did that in a drugstore.
Very nice. Lovely scene.
Nice. Let's talk a little bit though before we get to mating up about Lori wrapping herself around Rick and like just this weird sort of mind screw on him, like about Shane. There's some serious stuff going on. What, Glenn? I mean, Glenn.
I look like him. I need to be worse if you call me like Jeremy Lin or something.
No. I just watch you on the TV all the time. I just called you by your character name. Anyway, Glenn, what is going on with Lori?
I think with them it's just like there's, I can only speak on all of us. I feel like I think for everyone, as soon as Sophia kind of came out of that barn, it became a turning point for everyone.
You mean that right there?
Yeah,
She's listening.
Terrifying.
Can you see the picture back there of Sophia coming out of the barn? It's just a picture, but it looks like she's a mannequin back there. Don't hit zombie Sophia's nose.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's just like I think it's time for everyone to make a decision.
Yeah.
Time for everyone to kind of pick, like you said, between going the moral route or just kind of buying into the case.
Let's look at that picture of Rick's steely stare as she was twisting his mind to take action again. Look at that. That is the stare of him. Basically, that stare says, Lori, I know what you're doing, and it's totally working. Like he seems like he's resolved. Do you think he's resolved at this point, Paget?
That to me was very ambiguous. I don't know what his decision will be.
Yeah.
But I don't blame her for trying.
Right.
Because it's survival of the fittest now.
True.
And he does present a
She thinks
threat.
Shane's in danger group. We have a caller. Let's go to the phones. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Matt H. from Juneau, Wisconsin. Gotta say, I love the show. I have a question for Steven. Daryl calls you short round. Is that an inside joke between cast members, or did the writers come up with that?
That was actually, it's a funny story. I remember the first season I walked in, and it was my first big gig, and I was like so excited and also nervous, and I walked into the wardrobe trailer, and they're like, here, try these on. And I tried them on, and then I remember putting them on, and I was like, I look like Short Round.
And of course, one of the writers heard that.
Yeah, well, actually, what happened was Denise was like, "You look so much like Short Round. We have to call it out." And inevitably, during the first season, like you would see tweets where like people were like, "Hey, they actually thought I was like the reincarnation of the same actor that played Short Round, and he just hasn't aged over."
Now, I feel like as a Caucasian, if I went to an Asian person like, you look like Short Round, that would be an ass. Like, that's a terrible thing to say to someone.
Yeah, but I mean, it was just weird. I mean, I didn't hear it to myself, but I look like Short Round. Like even I look like, because it was like the cap and the backpack and the baseball tee over it, and it was just like, man, I look just.
But I think one of the reasons why people love you and love your character so much is I think you're the guy that most of the people identify with. Like most viewers probably don't identify as Shane or Rick. They're like, no, I'm a Glenn. I'm like the nerdy kid who's trying to make good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I think it's Glenn tends to be maybe the window for the audience. He kind of runs that middle ground of not being able to. Well, now you'll see him kind of figure out where he wants to go.
Yeah, but I also think you're also, now with Sophia gone, for me, you're sort of the last glimmer of hope within the group. Like you seem hopeful.
Absolutely, and it only gets more hopeful as he has something to live for, which is a little bit of Maggie.
So a little bit of Maggie. That sounds like an album. Is that your cover album?
Yes.
Stephen Young sings a little bit of
Deep
Maggie.
folk.
Let's go to some viewer. This is an email from Laura P. First there was Brangelina. What would Glenn and Maggie's celebrity couple name be?
Glaggy.
Or men.
Yeah, no,
Men.
Glaggy.
Men.
Or Glaggy. I like Glaggy.
He's like, no.
Glenn's Glaggy.
Glaggy.
Sal V from Facebook wants to know, Stephen, how far in advance do the cast members know when a character is going to get killed off from the show?
Ooh, I think the producers do a courtesy for people if they're leaving the show, and that I think they do it specifically for them, and we don't really know until you open those.
Where'd my trailer go? Oh, about that.
Yeah. It's like last year we had the bit where it was like, if you get that email saying that you're going to linking you to zombieschool.com, then it's Denzo's.
Well, we've been monitoring the chat over at TalkingDead.com. There's a lot of mixed emotions about the fate of the skewered stranger. So our poll question is: one of the men who's just tried to kill you has been impaled on a fence. Do you leave him for the zombies, cut the leg off and save him, or leave him and take the leg? Go to TalkingDead.com to vote. Coming up, an exclusive clip for next week's The Walking Dead. But first, we have to say cheerio to those we lost.
Now you're fast on your feet and know how to get in and out.
You doing okay?
Yeah, doing great. Still have 11 condoms.
You see 11 condoms, I see 11 minutes of my life, I'm never getting back.
That's all true. Welcome back to Talking Dead. I'm Chris Hargan here with Paget Brewster and Walker Bay Lover and Badass Stephen Young.
my God.
After an amazing Glenn-tage we just saw, Glenn kicking ass and making love to ladies. Well, one lady. Stephen, The Walking Dead is a huge international hit. Have you encountered?
Yeah.
I'm not going to fake like I don't know the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephen,
Let's
let's just say you have a story and I would like you to
Here we
tell
go.
us.
I actually went and spent a month in Korea after we wrapped last season, and that's my home country. That's where I was born. And they're just really proud of Koreans doing anything. So it was awesome, and they're really excited and they like the show. So I went to this fan meeting, and it was mostly girls and then one guy, which was really cool. And I got cakes with my face on it, 3 of them, and then I got shoes with my face on it, and then I got like shirts with my face on it, and they were just giving it to me, and that's what's so great about Korea is like they're so giving as fans. But I walked away with like loot, but all with my face on it.
Why are you not wearing all of that stuff tonight?
I probably should have.
That would be amazing. Paget, tonight's poll is about the stranger on the fence. Do you save that guy, or do you pull a Rick?
I absolutely would not
No?
save it. Well, first of all, his creepy friends who
Right.
pee on the floor in front of other people,
Right.
they left him.
They
What do
have
they know about
very
him?
bad manners.
Well, but if they're creeps and they left him,
Right.
how creepy is he?
Yeah.
Then also they're wasting bullets. I mean, that's a lot of bullets. They're shooting and shooting. They're coming and they're saving this guy that they don't know. They're using up their resources.
Yeah.
Chances are you're not going to survive from your leg being cut off from the knee down
Right.
in a non-hostile hospital
Sure,
setting.
yeah.
So I would leave him.
Wow, that's- I mean, I
Which is
don't-
heartless, but no, not that guy.
Would you shoot him?
I would shoot him in the head to put him out of his misery. Yeah.
Right in the head. Whoops, sorry.
Well, what do you,
Whoops, sorry.
he's gonna get his face eaten off, and he's gonna be gnawed on.
Yeah, that's true.
Better to, you know.
Innocent for being. Is that what you want to be done to you if you were on
If I was impaled on a fence
Yeah.
and no one was gonna put me in the truck, I would want to be shot.
You want to be shot in the head?
What about you? What would you do?
I don't know because that's not happening, fortunately. But I know who's gonna get shot in the head if you get impaled on a fence. Patrick Brewster, you're like, you said you wanted this. Just shut up and take it. Liam. Here's an interesting question because let's focus on Daryl and Carol. Paloma from Facebook wants to know: are Daryl and Carol gonna become secret lovers, or their bond strictly revolve around Sophia's disappearance?
What do you know? What do you know?
I cannot answer that
You know,
one.
It always looks to me like they're just gonna be like, get out of here, girl.
I
It's
thought they were
like
gonna
a second way of making
I
out
thought they
all
were gonna make
the
out tonight.
time. But it didn't happen.
It's a beautiful mystery.
It might come up though.
You think at some point?
I think so. Short-haired
It
couple.
feels like there's some tension. Short hair.
They both got-
You
yeah.
got short hair. I got short hair.
short hair.
That's how we pick the zombie apocalypse. Or my old dumb show Singled Out. Some of that zombie apocalypse. Polly C from me wants to know: Steven, what's your favorite Glenn kills a zombie moment?
Ooh. There's some coming up that I really like.
What are they?
What's coming up?
Come on.
All right, the shelf was good.
The shelf. I really like the shelf. And the well walker, I didn't really kill him, but that was fun too.
The well walker. Yeah, that's right. So you're being lowered into the well. Like what was that shoot?
That was very groin-tastic.
Groin-tastic? Yeah.
Were you on harness?
You're
crotch
harness, yeah, but the thing is, like, you don't want it to show through your jeans,
Right.
so it's basically like a seatbelt.
Oh, man.
And I was in that for 10 hours.
Ouch.
Just hanging. But it was so fun.
Well, coming up, we have an exclusive clip from next week's episode of The Walking Dead. Please don't forget to go to TalkingDead.com to vote on our poll. We'll be right back with more Paget and Steven right after this. That is a lot of face matching for a pregnant lady. And next Sunday, there's a new Talking Dead live at midnight Eastern right here on AMC. So please check that out. We are back with Paget Brewster and Steven Yeun. That was the scene of Lori showing some martial arts moves and just using her environment, like the hubcap nearby. Do you like seeing Lori get super aggressive?
I like, she's a skinny gal and she did get, she took him out.
Yeah.
But the crawling is the worst thing in the zombie because he's gonna bite her ankle. I can't stand watching it. I love it, but it's terrifying.
It's terrifying. I mean,
Crawling.
Well, you really saw this was a great Lori episode. You got to see her be super physical, but then you also got to see her be super manipulated at the same time.
Sarah's awesome. Sarah's like already strong, so it's about time they kind of. She does like pull-ups, like no problem, like with her 90 degrees.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, she's strong.
She's pretty badass.
Yeah.
You can see the muscle tone.
Yeah,
when she
oh,
is,
yeah.
like,
It's very
especially, you saw the gun when she went back with the screwdriver in the zombie's face. You saw that gun. You do a lot of stunts on the show, right?
Yeah, sometimes. But other times, I actually do have a stunt double. His name is Dante Ha, and he was the zombie that Lori killed.
Oh, really?
And he got hit
wow.
by the car, and he jumped off the roof. He does everything. The dude's amazing, and I don't know how he's not dead, but we'll kill him soon. We'll kill
No,
him.
he was clearly dead. He was a Walking Dead zombie.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
got stabbed in the
we'll
face.
get him.
But they said someone got shot on the set too.
Oh yeah, they did.
Please tell me they're trying to cover up a murder or something. That would be-
Well, actually, what happened was Norman bought Andy for his birthday a Red Ryder BB gun.
Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew
Okay.
Lincoln, yeah, a Red Ryder BB gun, the one from
The Christmas story,
You're
in
gonna
which
be right.
everyone says you're.
Shoot you right.
Yeah.
And so John didn't buy him a gift, so he said, for your birthday, you can shoot me in the butt. And so he shot John. And then what happened was it became John's birthday, but he wasn't on set, so he let me shoot Andy in the butt. And now it's gonna come back to me.
So when it's a birthday, there's butt shooting.
There's butt shooting. Butt shooting.
Walking Dead with BB guns.
Butt shots.
You've not been shot yet.
Oh, it's coming.
But you're due now.
Because I shouldn't have interjected myself into the chain, but it's now gonna happen to me.
It's gonna happen to you a lot. They're gonna get really excited about it. I have a question here really quickly. This is from Nancy on Facebook. Herschel shot one of the guys without even blinking. Does Shane have something to worry about now that Dirty Harry Herschel has arrived? Something like woke up in Herschel, like his worldview's changed. Is he dangerous now?
I'm kind of wondering what the backstory on that is. How is he? Because I started thinking he's such a great shot, but he's been such a peacemaker so far. Maybe he was like a rodeo sharpshooter. He started drinking too much.
That's the first thing.
Well, where would you be shooting that well before the
I
apocalypse?
think maybe he was just a drunken guy who hurt someone and then, of course, in the circus.
I think he took his carnival winnings. It's not a farm.
Coming up, we're going to reveal the results of tonight's poll. Plus, we're going to give you an exclusive clip for next week's episode of The Walking Dead. But first, let's take a break from discussing punctured legs and rocky relationships to give you this week's Walking Dead buzz. Welcome back to Talking Dead. Michigan, what is in store that you were able to share for Glenn with what's left of the season?
I think what's great about Glenn is you see this arc of someone kind of who started at being reckless
Yep.
and not really caring about his life
Yep.
to slowly starting to figure out who he is as a man. And
Yep.
that's just going to continue to go.
Here's a great question from Facebook. Kevin T. Steven, is it more difficult as an actor to film the sex scenes with Maggie or the scenes where you confront the walkers face to face?
You know what? Lauren is so great. Her and I have a really good rapport, so those are really easy. And she's super pretty, so it's awesome. But the kill ones get really technical. It's like, oh, you didn't hit it at the right angle, re-hit it,
Right.
or like it's that's probably tougher than.
Oh, Paget, are you Andrea or are you or do you think maybe you're more Lori? Or are you
Me
Maggie?
personally,
Yeah, who do you see?
Oh, I
something?
want to be Maggie. I want to be a babe.
Yeah,
On a farm, hooking up with.
Yeah.
You guys make out. Oh, that would be so awesome if you just did that right here on my weird architect loft living room couch. Now it's time for tonight's exclusive clip from next week's episode of The Walking Dead, which airs next Sunday at 9 Eastern. Here it is. Check it out. Holy crap! Shane's getting chased down, and Rick's making out with a zombie in a dumpster. Let's take a quick call right now. Hello, caller. Which name are you calling from?
Hi, it's Kathy from New Jersey, and I just wanted to say I love Glenn and how you're trying, Steven. I want to ask you, what is the one thing on the show you haven't gotten to do that you'd like to?
Oh,
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'd love to get another shot at driving that car into things, though. Like, I just want to just mash things with that car. I didn't get to do it as much as I would like to last time, so.
Yeah. But Glenn, especially if you know like Glenn from the comic books too. Glenn is the guy. He's the guy that they're like, go out and do this thing, and you run back. So
Absolutely.
Glenn's adventurous.
Actually, maybe I want like a montage of me just running places and then running back with more
more
loot.
stuff.
Just piles of loot.
No one ever knows where you get it. The poll results are in, you guys. So remember, our question was: one of the men who just tried to kill you has been impaled on a fence. Do you Leave him for dead and zombies. Oh, you leave him for the zombies. Hey, they agree with you, Paget.
I would have shot him though.
Although, weirdly, 31% said leave him and take the leg. I don't.
Legs are a pretty hot commodity.
I guess that's
right
true.
now,
You can drink out of them and hit people in the face with them and put them on a necklace. Thank you so much for watching Talking Dead. I'd like to thank Paget Brewster at Paget Paget on the tweet. That's Criminal Minds Wednesday night on CBS. Stephen Young is here at Steve Young, YUN. Please join us next week. We're going to have Herschel himself on The Walking Dead. Scott Wilson is right here in studio. Now, please go to TalkingDead.com. The show continues streaming live right now for a little while longer. I'm at Nerdist Chris Hardwick. Thank you so much for watching tonight. We'll see you next week or on the web right afterwards. Good night.